Hi, my name is Eddie DeForest, and I'm presenting the external assessment, internal assessment, and industry analysis of Amazon for our senior project. The first section is the external factors evaluation. The EFE matrix is an external analysis that reviews the opportunities and threats associated with Amazon. Finding and understanding these factors will assist in creating strategies for any anticipated or unexpected situation for the company. Some opportunities that are included in the IFE are numerous third-party opportunity expansions of market types and continued improvement of delivery services. We feel that there are numerous third-party opportunities for Amazon because of their involvement with third-party businesses. We rated this factor 4 out of 4 because without these partnerships, Amazon would not be nearly as successful as they are today. We said another opportunity for Amazon would be the expansion of market types, because Amazon has the ability and technology to break into other markets very easily. We rated this a 3 out of 4 because Amazon has a high level of innovation and always continues to expand. The last opportunity I'd like to share is the improvements to their delivery services. If Amazon can continue to improve their services, it could be a great benefit to the Prime system. We rated this factor 2 out of 4 because there are other opportunities that could take priority. We feel one of the biggest threats to Amazon is the increase in online cybercrime. It is very important to build a reputation for being a safe and secure company to do business with. We rated this factor a 2 out of 4 because, as important as it is, Amazon has already taken some measures to provide security for their users. Another threat that we feel is present with Amazon is customer review bias. We said this is a threat because it creates mistrust in certain products for third-party businesses. Amazon has a service that monitors all reviews and the business can flag them. We rated this factor a 1 out of 4 because the threat that it poses is actually minimal. We also conducted an internal analysis of strengths and weaknesses. We did this to get insight on the strengths and weaknesses of the company. This is called an IFV, and this is essential to help areas of improvement needed within the company. We feel that Amazon, being the second largest retailer in the world, is a great strength to the company. Amazon was established to provide consumers with various wide selection of products, convenience, and pricing. We rated this factor a 4 out of 4 because of its availability and accessibility to consumers in the world. Another strength that Amazon has is the highest US e-commerce growth rate. Amazon profited from a consistent annual revenue growth year after year, even with the COVID pandemic. We rated this factor a 4 out of 4 because of Amazon's proficiency in increasing profits for the company. The last strength I would like to mention is them being very customer focused. They have an extremely wide range of customers in which they strive to meet all of their needs. Every day, these customers search for low prices and the convenience of finding whatever they'd like. The low prices and convenience for the customers caused Amazon to become a customer-focused brand. We rated this a 3 out of 4 because of Amazon's dedication to being customer-focused. Some of the internal weaknesses for Amazon include employee treatment and a replicable business concept. The employee treatment at Amazon has led to a major decline in employee morale shortly after the pandemic started. Many Amazon employees felt that the company had limited the options for employees who were not comfortable with returning to work due to the pandemic. Employees have also noted that the company lacked enough gloves, masks, and sanitation tools. Safety throughout the pandemic has been the big complaint for employees over the last 2 years. Amazon has had several employee complaints complaints coming from fulfillment centers. Complaints have come in from employees about being asked to do backbreaking tasks, intense surveillance and tracking of movement, and even some ventilation issues. The last weakness is having a replicable business concept. Amazon makes their money by selling and delivering their own products and by reselling other products and making a percentage off that. There are other companies that attempt to do this on a much smaller scale and have far fewer products of their own. Some of the companies that do this are eBay and Facebook. If a company were to take off and have the success Amazon has had, it could be a huge problem for Amazon. The last section is industry analysis. In this section, we used Porter's Five Forces method. Porter's Five Forces is a model that has 5 competitive forces that shape every industry and helps determine a company's strengths and weaknesses. This model is used to help develop strategies. The first of the 5 forces is competition of the industry. This refers to the number of competitors and their ability to undercut a company. When you have many competitors that offer many different products and services, it lessens the power of a strong company. What makes them a leader in a position of power doesn't so much. Consumers are always looking to get a better deal or lower prices. Some of Amazon's main competitors are retailing stores with a business plan like Amazon's, Walmart, Flipkart, Target, and Netflix. Owning a business that expands into many different markets makes much more competition to look out for and compete against. When one does not have many competitors in their market, they are able to set the base price and set the terms of deals to make a better profit for themselves. The next force is the potential of new entrants into an industry. A big problem that Amazon will always face is the fact that they have an easy, replicable business concept that has always been super successful. When a competitor enters a market quickly and efficiently, the more chances it has of weakening companies that have already established themselves quite well. It would have been ideal for the industry to have strong barriers, making it more difficult for companies to start up in this industry and giving the companies a chance to charge higher prices. The third force is power of suppliers. The power of supplier explains how easily suppliers can drive up the cost of inputs. Suppliers have the power to not only influence the price of a product, but also the availability of those products. When a company is reliant on a supplier, it gives the supplier a lot of power to do things like adjust prices. If a supplier does not have much power, the more attractive an industry looks, and it can increase the potential profit margin. With how successful Amazon is, they are in power when working with suppliers. With the amount of product they order and go through, it makes sense that they're in the position that they are. The fourth of the 5 forces is the power of the customer. This is affected by how many customers a company has, how each customer affects the business, and the cost of Amazon finding new customers. Smaller clientele bases have the power to negotiate for better deals and lower prices, but a company that has many small customers will be able to increase prices and profit easily. Looking at how many markets and different consumers Amazon has, it would not be difficult for Amazon to make a change into a different market. At this point, Amazon has expanded themselves into many different markets and has gained millions of consumers. With a continuously growing company, they would have no problem. An example of this is Whole Foods Company, when they just acquired. Before, they were never in the food market. Now they own a grocery store and are in a new market with consumers who have already shopped there and are already fans of Amazon. The last of the 5 forces is the threat of substitutes. Amazon has many threats of substitutes because of the wide range of markets they are in. Starting off with the most basic, other e-commerce websites like eBay, shopping apps, and independent websites. They may choose these other companies for several reasons like preference, shipping fees, or just a cheaper alternative. Amazon also has a streaming service that faces many other threats as well. Amazon has many other acquisitions that face threats of substitutes, but with the right business strategy and implementation, Amazon can continue being successful.